Here, thank
I
you.
still don't see
Thank
you.
you
Oh,
so
there you
much.
are, way down there.
You guys, this has just been an amazing night. I don't know if I know several of you are new, so you didn't know, but we had a call before this. And it's wow, my mind is like completely blown. So I'm really excited. But if anything, I just want to say you guys are in the right place at the right time, and it is going to be an amazing year. And it looks like you guys, truthfully, we are all set up for success and for just all kinds of accolades and things coming our way. I can't even put words to it because I'm just so excited, you guys. It's just one of those things where Rory and I always talk about how we dream it, we write a goal, then we make a path to achieve it. And then on top of that, we make sure that we are ready to receive it. And there's all kinds of things happening right now. And it's just, I'm so excited for the pathway that we're going and everything that we have going on. But just really quickly, you guys, the first Tuesday of the month, I always introduce any of our advancements within RRR. We have several different ranks, I guess, if you would say, within our system itself. And that is for once you become an instructor here, and we rank you up from an instructor to a CSI, then to a GSI, a PSI, and an MSI, and then we have MSI Elite. So Niall is our MSI there. He's one of our top leaders. And we always love to promote and share the experience of everyone growing and helping. And you guys, once you become an instructor, but more so once you become a CSI, you really got it down, and you're actually really helping and growing and helping people achieve. That's really what it's all about. So we only have one to announce today because I think we just missed the mark of with getting some other names on there, but don't worry, next month we will have a lot more to announce. But I do have one CSI to announce. I'm going to announce her, and it is under our MSI, Melissa Goebel. She has a CSI to announce, which is Shelly Harrison. So congratulations, Shelly, for becoming a CSI. We are so happy to have you and to see your growth and your success and to help push and work with Melissa. She's just an amazing lady. So I can't wait to see what happens with your growth and your progress. But with that being said, you guys, I just want to make sure you guys know you guys are in the right place. I feel like with RRR, we have something for everyone. Truthfully, we do. It depends on what you want to accomplish here. We've got it for you. And then some. We have the ability for everything from just coming in and posting ads all the way up to be one of our main leaders here and working and growing with big teams, receiving accolades and awards. We have it all. I mean, everything from in between. And not only that, but we have an amazing family here. The family that creates with people who have a vision for success and to want to better themselves. I feel like we really have that as well. We really truthfully have it all. So you guys, I'm just going to turn the time over to my husband, Rory, my partner here in all things. I'm really blessed to have him and his amazing brain. You guys, I don't say it enough, but he really has an amazing ability to look and see the future and see how things are going to go and to help guide and direct things that way. So with that being said, I'm going to welcome Rory, let you go ahead and take it over.
Thank you, babe. And I gotta tell you guys, that right there, that woman is a big part of my why constantly. You want to take care of your loved ones, and she's always right by my side. She's behind the scenes, and I'm just gonna put this out there, and we've been really planning things and going forward. But when I was in my early 20s, I was traveling the world, and I was in Europe, and I was at this meeting with executives, and they were from all over, and I was young at the time, right? Pretty young, and but I was running a multinational, multi-million-dollar company, and we were sitting down, and I was the youngest one in the room by decades. And the one guy told me, and I remember it like it was like yesterday. He says, "Rory, you Americans have it so well with the American wives." I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, "Well, you look like you guys, when you get married and you get married, the wives usually go along with your meetings." And that is it's a counselor. Women's intuition and all that stuff is very valuable. And he's like, I worked with a lot of Americans, and you guys got to understand, the world's changed a lot since I was 20s. Since I was in my 20s, the world's changed a lot. This is 30 years ago. Just put that in perspective. All right. Like 30 years ago, 28 years ago, okay, Americans, we weren't like we're traveling now, right? It took longer to fly places. They didn't have the planes that go as fast as they go now. Technology was a little bit different. There was no internet. There was no internet, right? And so for me to go over there was a pretty big thing, but he rang true, because if you have an American wife, one that's by your side, that's in the business with you, not just taking care of things. And you guys, Tanya's always been in the business. She, when we got together, she learned what I did so she could help out, and we just instantly knew she was very entrepreneurial. I was obviously entrepreneurial, and she could understand me, but also she was a counsel. And unbeknownst to many of you, just so you guys know, that woman is never wrong. So like if she says something and I go against it, I'm going to pay a price because she's always right. And I'll say it openly. She is never wrong. It's uncanny. Like it gets on my nerves sometimes because I'll see something I want to do and she's like, no, this doesn't feel right. She's right. She's always right. And I just wanted to say, I love you, babe. I'm so glad to be on this journey. And we've done so much this last year to prepare for what this year is. And here we are, January 2nd, guys. The year's going to go by fast. Go to work. We've got it all laid out. The friction points are gone. And, I'm loving seeing our numbers. We're over 500. We have a lot of people on the live too. So to those that are on live on YouTube, hello. I'm going to go over this, and we have a lot of people that watch the replays. We reach out there, show up to these meetings. Don't miss a Tuesday. We're rolling things out. You guys, when Costa came to me, and I'm going to bring it up there, we just had a huge call, and I'm going to bring up some bullet points. We have home runs. We're marketing the right things, the right time. We just get to do that here. Okay. We have our incredible wine program, the DTCA program. By the way, I'm doing an audible. We were going to be rolling out a bunch of stuff on the Brain Food Academy today. We have so much going on. We need to do it tomorrow. So I'm going to tell everybody here, you guys, we're rolling it out. You guys get to see the whole operation tomorrow. Be on the call tomorrow, which is a half hour before this call. Same channel. Don't miss it. You guys, we get to market that. We got to go full force. We're going to be pushing our kindergarten program. We're going to be explaining things. We're underway now. It's full go. So tomorrow we're going to extend that because we're into this already. We got a lot to cover. It's looking so good, guys. All right. So Sheila, make note of that. We're going to be covering that tomorrow. Hopefully we can have Daniel on there to show you guys step by step what we have. It's so freaking impressive. Like it's awesome. And that's going to be our big launch for 2024 is getting the education out there. But meanwhile, we already have incredible wines, incredible kiosk offers in DTCA. And then you go to our second anchor offer, Bella Vita. Guys, we picked a home run. We have that's 2 home runs. Okay. Our third anchor offer, they have a call tomorrow because they're rolling this stuff out again. They made big updates. They updated their servers. We got the stuff on there too. We'll catch up on that as we will. Heads up, in Savings Highway Global, they had to change a bunch of things. We're all going to have to probably re-enter our credit card information. Everything's encrypted, and that's a good thing that they didn't have that stored. So I got it told that we're probably, and that's not a problem. You guys just make sure you mind your business, get checked in there. Make sure we get everything updated and going. So tomorrow night, we're going to get the announcement. So just make note by Thursday, check your Savings Highway Global, make sure you log in, make sure your payments are set up so that you're good. And let's make sure we get all our students and stuff in place and get back to marketing. I personally have 25 new students to add to Savings Highway Global since they were doing their update. It was supposed to be 3 hours that turned into 2 weeks. And, I'm going to tell you, they weren't ready for what happened. And I promise you they're going to be ready next time. And we're just grateful it happened now before we had millions in there, because that would have been a lot more troubling. Now they smoothed it all out. They're going through it. These happen, guys. Be patient. But also, this is why we do multiple streams of income. Okay. Now, DTCA, we have full control on. Bella Vita, I might as well have full control on it. I know how Costa runs his business. Savings Highway Global, our third anchor, they'll get it together, and they've added so much more. We like where everything's going, so just stay tuned for the training. Now, I'm going to do some recap. This Saturday, it's one training. It's an all-day marathon. I'm building out a system. I have a student that's I'm doing a whole new thing. Actually, I better get that ready before then. But I'm going to be building it and doing the new training, recording it live Saturday all day. So that first hour on, we're not doing their normal training. I'm going to get on that first hour and I'm going to go all day doing A to Z of a new PBS modification and doing the training because we've updated stuff. Okay. And this will be the new standard for everybody going forward. And it has all of our awesome additions and the things that we do. So that's January 6th. Tanya and I are going to come on probably next week. We're going to have some dates for other mini marathons where we're going to be really honed in and focused on our other key areas of our PBS, Response Magic, our templates for that. And you guys, there are a lot of things going on in our anchor offer number 2 that we're going to be doing some additional marketing for. Don't miss those calls. Like you guys, we're going to tweak things to increase our income, get more customers, all that. Because we get to just grow. The foundation is absolutely set. No friction points. We just grow. Can you believe what we have right now?
No, and really, truthfully, no. It's feel hugely blessed. Guys, we're able to set everybody up for success now, and it's just amazing. We get the goal of helping reach families to grow and prosper, Rory. I think it just made it so much easier.
Guys, Tanya and I go over this, like we pinch ourselves because we've worked really hard to get here. The journey's been amazing. And now we get to really go to work and build. And so we're you guys, and for those that are instructors, you get it. Those that aren't instructors yet, guess what? Get going in the V marketing, plug in. Everything is so amazing. Now, no one needs to be a presenter. We all get to be marketers. No one needs to be a presenter. The skills we teach you in the BRT training, the build relationship and trust training, will empower you to create whatever levels you want in success. You want extra hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, you want to make extra millions, you can do that with our system. We already know because we do it. You guys, it's just a matter of consistency. We've got the right things to develop the customers. We're selling things that people buy on a regular basis. We get to expand globally. All right. Now, we get you crawling before you're walking. We get you walking before you're running, and we get you running before you're sprinting, and we get you sprinting before you're doing the long ass marathons of success. All right. This is not get rich quick. It's get rich smart, but we utilize leverage and this teamwork to really power it home. All right. You guys, we've got the most incredible things all set up. We've already busted our heads to the wall to make them better. We've streamlined it. Okay. Now I'm just going to go over a couple points. Bella Vita just made our life way easier. Now, they gave us the gift of the affiliate program, which allows our marketing to be way more effective. And we're going to be teaching you how to utilize that with Response Magic. And we're going to be utilizing Response Magic even better in 2024. Okay. So last year, my focus was to get rid of all the friction points and also to turn the trainings into more detail oriented so that I can answer the questions and help people advance more. Okay. I'm going to tell you, I think I've been very detailed this last year. I'm going to continue to do that. Okay. And to make myself better for everybody else here, what I'm going to be working on this year is helping you guys absolutely dominate in Google AdSense and in the lead generation processes that we get to utilize with our email system, Response Magic, and ad posting and the placement of the ads and the stuff that we write. Okay. We're going to be doing that in these mini marathons. Now, this is something I've been trying to do all along, but you only have so many hours in the day. Guys, we got rid of all this other stuff in 2023 that now we get to really focus on building and helping you guys make more and more income doing what we teach. That's what we're doing. I'm telling you right now what we're declaring for January. And I'm going to tell you this. We have a lot of new people getting their students in the PBS. They're on their way to becoming CSIs. We know we're there. Okay. And it's about the consistency and knocking it out there. So we're gonna be really honing in, get on the instructor calls on Mondays, which means you go through the instructor and training, you're getting things set up. We've spelled some more things out, and for those that weren't on the instructor call yesterday, we have a lot of new people, new students. You guys, I'm going to tell you something. Tanya and I have just added to the GSI, PSI, MSI opportunity. I've been able to create circular motion on top of what we already do. Let me explain this. The reason why Tanya and I have been well, we've been very blessed, but the reason why we've been able to stay in business and outlast competition and even outdo the competition is the understanding of circular marketing and the circular motion of it all. It's when you're focused on a main product and it doesn't produce well, it doesn't convert well, but you've got eyeballs coming in that you pay to come in. If you can redirect them to something else to create money, you can make your marketing still work. Now, as great as that sounds, I'm here to tell you that I haven't seen anybody do it like me. Nobody. I've refused to train other people how to do it because I knew I had a secret sauce to it, and we all take advantage of it in RRR. The reason we are bringing so many student leads in is because, well, we're really good at it. And I've been putting modules in place to add on top of our PBS to do even more circular marketing. You get access to that when you become a GSI, which means you've paid it forward and brought in 50 students that you're working with in your teams. And now we're going to give you access to more. You're ready for it then. So on the leadership training that we focus on with everybody, and I'm going to speak to that a little bit on this call. You know, this is typically for all PBS students, we're focusing on things, but I'm going to tell you, true happiness comes from serving others. That there's the secret of life. You want to be happy? Find a way to help other people. Now, the more you help, the more that comes back. It's a universal thing. Well, once you understand that, and you know that's how it works, you build your businesses differently. Tanya and I built differently because we knew if we poured everything into that direction, we knew we'd be taken care of. Things would fall into place. And they have. I'm also going to tell you guys this. It's fallen into place bigger than I thought it would ever do it. The vision has truly gone past what I thought it would do. That's pretty exciting. It's also, we know we can help millions of families. It's not a pipe dream. We know it's all measurable. And it all comes from stemming to create as many instructors as we can because we need the voices of tens of thousands of instructors to reach millions. Now, I'm going to go over some consistency stuff. We're building our PBS business. We're posting ads. We're going to be getting better and better at it. Why? Because I'm going to dedicate the time to teach you guys what I know on it. It's just teaching you guys that. And when you guys really wake up to the whole faction of how this circular marketing works and how we can focus on the anchors, drive traffic in, and that traffic generates volumes of other cells and awareness in our PBS, you'll start seeing the freaking glory that's there. Now imagine that I found a way to make all of our V marketing even better, more circular. Well, we rolled that out yesterday. It's live and effective as of tomorrow, and it's going to really enable the GSIs and PSIs and MSIs to do even more, which means they can help support their teams even more. We basically just created a supercharger for our incredible vehicle here that has so much stuff to carry. And that's what happens when you knock out the other stuff. And now I get to be very creative in teaching you guys what I know and how to do things. And so stay tuned for those mini marathons. They're always going to be on Saturdays. And they're always going to follow the important V marketing training that we do on Saturdays. It's always going to be right after that. Now, I'm going to tell you something about the V marketing. If you're not doing it, you need to understand it. Because you're going to have people coming into your team that are going to be very successful with it. Also, how bad do you want it? What are you willing to do? Tanya did an amazing training on Saturday, and we're going to be following that up in January. Okay, now I'm going to bring this up. By the way, if you have not gone to your back office in Bella Vita and bought your ticket for the event, go buy it. Okay? We had it. We got a schedule. So just go buy it. We had the commitments I know there's a lot that haven't bought their tickets. Like there's like 60 that haven't. Go buy your tickets. Go buy your tickets. They're $49. Get them done. If you don't know what we're talking about, we have a live event. And you guys, this is going to set things off. So I want to really go over this here in January. And then got some things to announce. I actually, wow. Let's cover the event. And then I get to roll out some exciting news. And I won't be reading my book tonight, even though that was one of the things I wanted to get through those last chapters. We'll get to it. I got too much stuff to tell you guys. So Tanya, we're gonna be teaching them how to mastermind, but we're also gonna take your training you did on Saturday and put that in booklet form. Correct?
Yeah, that's the plan, you guys. We want to make sure you guys have that in your hands so that you guys can take the assessment yourself, the goal assessment, and really focus on a path. Honestly, you guys, a lot of goals are about really reflection on yourself and looking at your heart and seeing what it is that you need and what you need to move and work towards. And that's what we're all about, helping you guys achieve that and find balance in your life. So yeah, that's exactly it. I feel like it'd be more beneficial to you guys to have it in hand. So I'm working really hard behind the scenes, getting that done.
I'm going to you guys, I'm going to tell you this, the training in McKinney, Texas, it's going to be incredible. All right. I had another planning meeting today with Costa, Valeria, and it was going to be there. And again, Friday night, it'll probably be 7-ish. We're going to go to dinner with the top 10, and that's based on the leadership points, or the personal volume points in the leaderboard in the back office. So I need to go pull up last month's and add it to the tally. We're going to go all the way till like, I think the 20th or the 21st, whatever that Sunday is. And then we're going to know who our top 10 are that are in attendance. Top 10 that are in attendance at the event are going to go to an incredible dinner with Costa, Valeria, who's the assistant we work with a lot, Tanya, and myself. And so there'll be about 15 of us there. And it's going to be a very awesome thing. And again, like anything, the journey to get there is everything. Now, here's the thing. Those that are going to that are also going to be earning points for the freaking incentive trip to Punta Cana. Now, we went to Punta Cana on a leadership trip. We like that. Here's what I like about it the most is Tanya and I get to show up. We're going to earn it. I'm already planning it out. We get to hang out on the beach for a few days and celebrate stuff. And it jolts you. But the journey to get there is good. And then we get to just have focused time, play in the sand, have some great cocktails, some sun, and celebration with people that have the same energy going into things. It's amazing. It's amazing. I talked to Costa today. I want to see if we can get 50 of our guys there at least. Here's the thing. We've given you all the resources to put into an action plan to make all your stuff happen. And if you do it right, you're going to get there. If you're an instructor, you have access to help 2, 3, 5, 10 new students every week. If you're doing 2 to 3 every week, you're going to get there. Like we build, and I told everybody this all the time. I talk to the instructors about it. If you come in and you follow the structure we have and you focus on 2 to 3 a week, you're going to achieve everything, every incentive trip, everything. So right now it's double dip time for everybody through the 21st, because as you get those points and become the top 10, you're also earning the points to go to the Punta Cana. And we have 12 weeks, right? We go to the end of March to earn the points. So get a good jump start on it, right? Tanya's already telling me, Rory, we're flying first class. You better get to work. I'm like, all right, I mapped it out. I'm going to be hustling. And it's a great thing. And she helps me behind the scenes. So she's saying like, she's going to help fill my calendar. I better be ready. And I love that about what we do. And I'm just going to bring this up here. And then I got some other things here. I'm going to share that link. Someone's already beat me to it. Oh, thanks, Niall. You always got me. The guys, that event 2024. Get with your instructors, your leaders, get there. We're sharing hotel rooms, whatever you got to do. We're carpooling because you're going to need a car for transportation. And we'll find out where the dinner is on Friday. But a lot of people are coming in on Thursday. They're getting with their teams. Get with your MSI, PSI, GSIs. Find out what the plan is, but get there. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to all be powwowing, doing the things that we do, guys. Saturday's training, Tanya and I got a very awesome agenda on it. Okay. And she's going to be able to speak from the stage and help you guys with planning and using these stuff. And we're probably going to start you out with a workbook. We like visual stuff. As digital as we are, I mean, you guys, like I teach how to market digitally, but just so you guys know, I'm a pen and paper guy. So's Tanya. I have to see it in paper. We visualize stuff. And so we're going to have, and you guys, we did this before on a very epic turning point of RRR247, and we did it in Louisiana. And it changed everything. And then we just got better and better. This is going to be a very epic thing to be part of in January. We've been working on this a long time, but we're going to really be focused on that. And then the next thing we're going to cover, we're going to be covering that. Tanya's going to be doing that, right? You guys are going to be starting to get things in motion. You're going to be basically filling that out there because the stuff you fill out in that book is what we're going to use as a tool to get you masterminding on Sunday. Now, I'm going to be covering some stuff with that too. And then I'm going to really be focused on the BRT training. We're going to be really going into that. Okay. And we're gonna have some others speaking that are coming. We're gonna be covering all that. Costa's gonna be talking to us. We're gonna be getting some really good highlights of the things going on in the global side of things, and we're gonna be putting some stuff in motion this year. Now I'm gonna tell you something, Niall. I need you on for a second. Those have been around for a while. You've heard Niall talk about how he started getting money from other countries. Did you speak the language, Niall?
Not one.
You don't have to speak the language to have the business grow in the way we're set up, guys. You know that Tanya and I in Bella Vita, we're getting paid on 12 countries right now. 12. We put some people in from Mexico. We put a guy in from Venezuela that I've known for a long time. And then all the rest, I don't even know where they're coming from all the time. Right? We put in Australia, of course, because we've got ties there and we're going to be building more. And you guys, this announcement about all the stuff and the way that the pricing got changed, I'm going to tell you, I'm seeing it. I know what that means. I've built global business and I know the pricing changes and the sacrifice cost and made to make that happen allows us huge opportunity. And if you don't know somebody there, guess what? Go to work, do the V marketing, do the posting, watch what happens. You bring the right person in, it doesn't matter. We're building two teams. You guys, I call it the lottery effect. Only this is the lottery with very good odds. We're going to be posting like mad. We're going to be putting the stuff out there. People are going to be hearing about it. The person that you help bring in, instructors, every student they dive into, when they show up and start working, you start getting those rewards. We're gonna bring students in that have foreign family, that have foreign friends, foreign neighbors, that open things up. Niall and I have witnessed it happen. Now, I'm going to tell you, there is something really cool about having a global business paying you. Getting paid all hours, all times of the day, because the way people are buying all the time, that's a reality we've created here at RRR. We have the right products for it. When we signed on with Bella Vita, it was a true global company. Now it really is a true global company because they've changed the pricing. They figured things out. I don't know if you guys noticed, tunes all went down to $99.95 today. You don't have to be like Tanya and I before, where we're buying 20 at a time to get that because that's what we did. They're $100 now, whether you buy one or as many as you buy. You figure things out, right? You guys, $100 for a member is great. And now when I sell them off my neck, I can sell them for $200. It's not $300. I'm fine selling for $200. It's $100 profit, guys. And I've only had one person like PayPal me or Venmo me or whatever. They usually pay me cash. Here's the thing. We have so much available. So much available, guys. I'm going to go over some recaps on that. We're a true global business, and that's a huge thing. And I'm just going to say this. Get to GSI. If you want to enter leadership, get to GSI. Everybody that gets the GSI, I've already blown their minds yesterday. We just gave our leadership more ways to create wealth because we want them solid. They're the ones that are paying the sport better than anyone. And we love them for it because they're taking our vision, they're buying in on their own and helping us get there. We can't help millions of families unless we've got tens of thousands of instructors, and that takes leadership to control and train and go forward. We know it. And now we've found ways to make it even better. And I'm going to tell you, you got to be a GSI to understand these different things we're adding on. I'm not pulling punches, guys. If I know how to make more money, I'm teaching it to you. And now that we got the friction points out of the way, I get to teach you. I don't need to worry about figuring out the friction points, guys. I have the same 24 hours in the day that you have. I now have time to do what I really want to do with you. It's going to get so awesome. It already is. It's just going to get more awesome. My word for this year is awesome. Be awesome. Like, you guys know I like the awesomeness, but I actually feel like I can use it this year because the foundation's built. I actually now get to do awesome because I built the foundation for it. We built the foundation for it. So thanks, everyone. Instructors, amazing love and respect for all you guys have helped us do. And we want to celebrate with you in Punta Cana. We're going to celebrate with you in January, but we really want to celebrate in Punta Cana because just getting there is just going to be fun. It'll go by quick. Last incentive trip, Niall and Dina Eddy made it with us. We needed to have more people there. Tanya, how many people do you want to have there?
Well, I mean, I'd love 100 at least.
That would be a good goal. And you guys can do it. We give you all the tools to do it. You guys get everything here. Not only do we teach you how to market and take advantage of SEO, keyword, social media, but you have V marketing, which allows you to grow every single day. I'm not kidding. Not to mention, I don't ask you guys to do anything I'm not willing to do. I'm grinding out with you guys. It works. Tanya and I fund your marketing because we know it works. Just remember all this. Get in and get going. Don't be afraid. We got you. And we're okay if you fell forward. We actually expect you to. We just want you to receive what we gave you and get it going. And you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. You guys, I have an awesome student that's been doing the V marketing and stumbling through. And we just brought on a great person today. And even though she wasn't perfect and she was beating herself up on it, the person still came all the way in. She's signing up on everything. She gets it. You guys, we're order takers now. We don't have to present. And you don't have to be perfect. The system carries us. The promoter influencer levels being the same, they made it simpler. Ambassadors are now half the price. They don't get all the stuff, but they get a great value. They get less tunes. They listen to us. 6 tunes is awesome if you're selling them, but if you're not, I mean, it's fine. But now they made it more reasonable, right? $800 versus $1,600. You're an ambassador, and now you can still make the 50%. Bring in 5 or more with one on the left, one on the right, at least one on each side. 5 or more in a month, you're getting 50%. Get 2, you get 40. But I'm going to tell you that extra 10%, that 50%, that jumps your income up. We like the ability to help people create that full-time income when they need it, as they need it. I also can tell you, getting 5 in a month using the V marketing, completely doable. You get 10. Apparently, I'm going to have to really kick it up because Tanya likes to fly first class, guys. And if you give me an incentive trip like that, we always show up for trips. We like to travel. And I love to travel on someone else's dime. When I know Costa's going to pay for it, yeah, he's going to pay for it. And you guys, we're staying at a JW resort in Punta Cana. We're going first class. The retail profits, the adjustments, we'll do some training on that stuff. You guys, we because of how we do the affiliate program and how we do our marketing, that's what we teach you in the V marketing. We retail and get our customers. Our whole thing is we want to get customers that buy repeatedly, so we get that residual income. Bella Vita's foot the bill for that. It's working. Okay. I got some other stuff to drop on you guys. IBO program. So we've been growing that, right? It's helped 6,000 people up through the end of the year. Tanya and I didn't like some of the things about it. We've been working on it, and let's just say it didn't happen the way we wanted. So we stepped in completely, and now we brought in more resources and we have more answers. Okay. Everybody that's currently in the IBO program and running, that should be continuing, but we're going to be getting you in contact with a new handler. We're no longer working with resellers. It's amicable. It ended 2 days ago. So you should be getting reached out to. It's a real thing. The advertisers should be getting with you directly, or you're going to be getting a new handler, because we're in that movement. We had to wait until, well, technically we had to wait till yesterday. All right. So everybody, instructors, let them know. That's why you guys got to come to Tuesday calls. Things shift, things change. This is your business call. Those that aren't in the IBO yet, it just got better. All right. So we now can handle 18 years of age all the way to 75 years of age in mass. We have 3 incredible programs. Okay. Now, if a lot of these are based on credit scores and so on, we have a program that's officially going, and we can start putting people into it now. Well, tomorrow, but it's tomorrow. Fill out the forms, right? So here's how it goes. 18 to 23 and over 65, we have programs that we didn't have before. We have programs, and now we have more reach with those programs, and they get going, and it pays anywhere from $500 to $700 a month. They're unique programs. They don't pay out as much, but you guys, we had nothing before. That's still amazing. None of these ever cost money. You got to be qualified for it. Depending on the age, it's like 650 credit score above, or 620 on some of them. I probably should bring Austin in. He's our MSI. He's our PSI. He's almost an MSI. Our PSI, Austin, he has a background in this stuff. He's also helped us with the relationships. So he's helping coordinate a lot of this with Jim. All right. So Austin Christensen, Jim Frankowiak, our attorney, and we're gonna be adding some other helpful people in that mix with our assistants and stuff, because we're taking over a lot more control. Our second and third categories are basically 23 to 65. If the credit score is 650 and above, they go into our premier program. Our premier program has a 9-month guarantee, not 6 months, and it pays $1,000 a month, not $750. We increased it. It also has some bonuses to get people going. It's literally a minimum of like 10 grand, the minimum you get with that program. Remember, I told you guys something big was coming on the IBOs. This is now effective now. We barely got it all done. We made the changes. Tanya and I believe in setting deadlines, and we pushed it. And I got to tell you, we got all this stuff done. Our New Year's Eve, Tanya and I were passing out. We made it to midnight, but we were so exhausted. We left everything on the field in 23. I don't think I could have done one more thing. I don't think I know Tanya can do one more thing. I think we both are a little bit, we're catching up still. We got it all done. We hit every one of our deadlines like we do, but we're exhausted. And the journey, we figured out a lot of things, guys, and we're so happy about it. Here's some more. The other IBOs, 620 credit score, under 650, above 620. That's pretty much the 700, 750 a month routine, which has been awesome. But we get it, guys. We get to help a lot more people than we ever did before. We got way more options now. We got creative. That's what we did this year. You guys, we had a lot of people we had to say no to. I didn't like that. We had someone that needed the solution. We had to get creative again. Also, there's a little bit more activity you guys will be doing, and a little bit more control on stuff, but we are really fine-tuning our advertiser relationships. We are really watching the market that we're in. And the right advertisers make this smooth. That keeps things going long. We would rather grow slow than create problems that we were having before, and we now get to vet out things a lot more. We took over, guys. You'll go find that out about Tanya and I. If somebody can't fix it and you give them the chances to do it, eventually you just got to step in and take it over. We had a deadline. They didn't meet it. We took over. So everybody knows that. So back to the IBO program. If you got a 650 or above, you're under 65, over to 23, you now get $1,000 a month. And it's guaranteed for 9 months. And I'm going to tell you, the track history with the advertisers on this is really good. Now, again, I'm going to go over the IBO program. IBO program is intended to help people that are doing the business with us. We want to help give you bridge money so you can really pour into it and grow. If we have anybody that's not doing what we want them to do, they're not participating in the anchors, they're not becoming instructors, not paying it forward to others. When your IBO program comes to the minimum contract, we are going to see it wind down. We're going to give the opportunity to somebody else. Now, if you're doing everything that it's all about integrity, right? If you're doing the stuff and you're working through it, great. Then we're going to commit to you that as things wind down in the IBO, we want to wind them down the right way so we get you up again. It's that money makes a big difference. When you don't need it, you can pay bills down. You can invest in other things. And we want you ready for things. You guys, there's things in the future that we're going to have access to here in RRR247. I want you ready to participate in it. You guys, we added the in persona, Vivo, the watch band, and the cryptocurrency mining from our heartbeat. It's a home run. We see it. Sean Flaming that's our MSI in charge of that, and he's done some training on it. By the way, I'm posting that up tonight in our YouTube channel, the training he did on that. In fact, I'll post it right after this call. So if you guys are subscribed, you'll get the alert when it's ready. We're gonna do a lot more stuff on there. Sean and I have been talking. He's like me. We see what it is and where it's going. That was a good home run. Okay, we've got a lot of things on the horizon, guys. All right, so the IBO thing. I want to see a raise of hands. Like, you guys raise your hand if you guys are excited about that new IBO stuff I just told you. Awesome. Okay, now. Oh my gosh, the hands are coming. Okay. You guys get the message. You guys are understanding. Tanya, I think I got that out to everybody right. Okay, I'm gonna lower hands.
Good job. Well done. I think people are excited. We're ready to move forward.
You are currently in the IBO program and it hasn't started yet. You guys, we're reaching out to everybody. Know that Jim's he's going to be getting everybody hooked up. With our departure, we worked it out where we're going to hook up the advertisers directly with you or get you a new contact person. Whatever the situation is, some of these advertisers are so easy to work with. We're just going to have them hook up directly with you. And then going forward, we'll have a handler for the new ones. But you guys, this is an epic thing, right? As great as that program has been, we've had 0.5% of problems. And there's things you guys don't know that Tanya and I had to step in and put the kibosh on. And we've taken over. That's what we do. And so if there's anybody that's like lagging on stuff, maybe you missed a payment or something, make sure you get a hold of Jim, because sometimes it's because of this communication. They knew this was terminating. They might use that as an excuse. I hope that's not what they're doing, but no, everything should be going forward. Everybody should be getting their payments. Be patient, but email Jim, Fran. He told me I can give you guys the email address. You guys should already have it. IBO, anything of need. Email jimfran26@yahoo.com and be sure to CC your instructor as well. They usually are in the loop. Okay. We like the instructor in the loop because if they can't get a hold of you, we get a hold of the instructor. You guys, I cannot tell you how many instructors have been on your best interest to find out if there's an issue. Like, they're awesome about it. That's why we do things the way we do. Tanya and I treat everybody the way we would want to be treated in every situation, and that keeps life easy, folks. And you guys need to know that. Now, I'm gonna speak on this IBO a little bit. We are going through the customer service logs. Guys, it's not a perfect world. Things go bump, things have issues. We handle them right. That's what matters. There is never a need to raise your voice, raise your tone, threaten things. If I'm going to tell you the way we're going forward. If someone's not going to be workable and they want to threaten, Like, we're going to sue you. I don't know what for. You're getting free money. We protect you. But hey, if anybody, just so you guys know, and this is instructors to hear, we're not going to re-up that person. We don't, you guys, we put all the money to pay out to you guys, not to hire staff to coddle people. We're professional here. We teach that. You guys, we just found another $250 a month for the ones that have the better credit that we can leverage better. The risk gets better. We didn't have to do that. We wanted to do that because $1,000 a month means, hey, this is getting more successful, but we want you to be using it as bridge money to build legacy income. Patience, guys. We work through everything. We always get the answers. The instructors know they can bring it right to me and Tanya if there's an issue and it's not getting answered. We're hands-on, but we got Jim to run all that. You guys, that's his main role here. He's got a lot of other things he's on top of, but you guys, the IBO program has turned into a huge operation. We're talking millions a year, tens of millions of dollars a year is paid out to our family over that, to the RRR247 family. Guys, it's sizable income. It's nothing to be shirked about. And we want to ensure that we can continue and grow it and sustain it and do all that. So we made some movements. You notice a lot of things, right? Bella Vita made changes and they launched them at the end of the year. It's a good deadline. Because we rolled into 2024 better than ever on everything we do. Freaking exciting, right? Freaking exciting. All right. Okay, I've covered the IBO. I did the recap on Bella Vita. You guys, we're going to be covering that more to go on the program. I'm going to challenge everybody, get into the instructor protocols and training as soon as you can. Okay, now let me explain what that looks like. Everybody should be building their PBSs out, going through step 1. As you're getting into step 2, that's ideally when you start working on the V marketing and getting involved in that. And you might just be watching it, learning how to go with it. And then you want to start applying that as you're finishing your PBS, getting Google AdSense and taking advantage of what that does. I want to be very clear, right? We have tons of support to help everybody with this. Tons of support. And you should all be attending the Monday trainings, the Tuesday trainings, the Wednesday open house for Brain Food. Be attending that. You're going to get highlights, things to do, inspiration, push it out there. Thursday trainings. This Thursday, we have leadership that does the training. We've been bringing a lot of people back in, and we're going to start doing individual trainings on advertising, postings and stuff on Thursdays. We're going to be working on some copy. Attend the Thursdays. That's like a study hall for everybody to come to. Okay. You're going to be learning stuff. You guys, we have MSIs that kind of know what's going on here. They're great in the art of PBS. They're great in BRTs, right? They're great in the skill sets that you need to grow this, right? And then Saturday trainings. Yeah. 10 that we grow. You guys, there's so much value we're bringing you on the first hour, the second hour. Tanya's making some changes on the second hour. You guys, we're really going to be pouring out that wine knowledge, working on things, the recipes. We're going to be sharing a lot of stuff. I'm also going to let you guys know something. Tanya's got some insane, awesome ideas to help you guys get more and more stuff out there about wine. And that hour is going to be incredible. We also have other MSIs she'll be having, share their skill sets. We have a lot of people here that love wine and then share it. And that's something we just keep on that second hour. And then we go into that third and fourth hour, which is V marketing. Learn that skill set. You can achieve every dream you have. You guys, the power of marketing, and there's different aspects of marketing. One thing marketing is actually our recruitment. If you recruit team members, you gain leverage. The more leverage, the more time and financial freedom you get. V marketing, that's one of the best legs. And we have several legs that feed that leg. But participating in that is how you can absolutely make your dreams happen. Now, the PBS is great. We still do that. That takes a little bit longer to start getting that income coming in from Google AdSense, get the sales come in, the traffic. We do all of it though. We're successful here because of multiple things, not one thing. I'm getting you guys ready for more things to come where we don't have to get crazy on our workload. We do the same thing in a circular motion. We just plug this in and things are already going. It's genius. And it's worth the time to get it done. Now, this Saturday, I'm building out an entire system from A to Z. You're going to learn a lot. Also, I am very proud that I was able to get things simplified. I've been studying hard, testing things hard to find an easier way to give people the skills to write those pages and get them done. How can I make this easier and better for everyone? You make it easy, everyone can do it. I get to do this new training that's so much easier than the one we had before, and that one is working better than we had before anything else. Improvements. You know, as a CEO, my job is to find more time, create more time for all of us, so we can all be more productive and have better results and therefore better success. We did that in strides in 23. Now we're going to get that done on the 6th, so that it creates a new training, so that makes it easier for the instructors to get their students up and going at their PBS, quicker to get them into the V marketing, quicker to get them seeing success and building out their dreams. We have it all here, guys. You've invested in yourself, show up, we get through it. It's not overnight success. This is, I'll say this a million times. It's not get rich quick. It's get rich smart. Do what we do, get what we get. We're funding all your paid marketing. Take advantage of it. Learn how to utilize that more. You guys, I'm just going to paint this and I cover it very, very well. Okay. But in the trainings, it takes money to make money. Always will. It takes more money to make more money. Tanya and I invest in you on the more. So when it takes more money to market, to make more money, we fund that for you. That means that you're profitable and you get to keep all those profits. You don't need to reinvest it. We just ask you to pay it forward and share this with others so they can take advantage of what we've created in the self-liquidated marketing. This is a very complex business, and that's why it works. We teach it in a very simple thing. We figured out how to communicate it out. 2024, we launch with everything ready to build. The foundation is set. Go get it. You all deserve it. Happy New Year. See you guys on the trainings. God bless. And Tanya and I, we love you. Tanya, we love everybody. We are so proud of you. I gotta tell you, when you guys get into the instructor and just bringing that first PBS student in, we know you started something. We celebrate that. Now we got a lot of upcoming CSIs. We have several that weren't put on the list because they're over 10. We got several that are on their way to GSIs, and GSIs and above get even more circular marketing support. God bless.